Hello, vinyl community. This is Vicious Vinyl. My name is Mick, and I'm going to be talking about anything that clangs, anything ratty, anything dirty, anything pure rock and roll. So we're talking metal, we're talking punk, hardcore, psychobilly, which never gets talked about on the internet, 60s garage, and all points in between. We're going to go for it all. We're going to talk about first pressings, collectible records, all of that stuff, but mainly the music, you know. So today I thought I'd start off nice and easy with a little thing about 3 records that I keep getting told suck. Oh, these records suck. They're terrible. They suck. Don't listen to that. That sucks. What the hell are you doing? That sucks. You're wrong. Anyway, I don't believe they suck, so I'm just going to put myself out there in my first video and try to generate a conversation about 3 albums that I'm told suck, that I just don't believe suck. So there, I'm going to say it. Right, I'm going to start with an easy one that maybe a lot of people will agree with me on. And by the time I get to the last one, your feathers will surely be ruffled. So we're going to start with the first one right now, which is AC/DC's Flick of the Switch. 1983, same lineup as Back in Black for those about to rock. The only difference is there's no Mutt Lange involved. Angus and Malcolm decided we're gonna get in the studio ourselves. We'll create a raw sound, back to basics. Get Tony Platt in to engineer, and everybody will love it. The upshot was people didn't love it, and a lot of people think that this is the beginning of the decline. That it's the worst album of the Johnson era, and that nothing sucks as bad. Well, you know, I got 2 things to say about that. 1, Fly on the Wall, and 2, Rock or Bust, because they definitely suck way worse than this. In fact, in my opinion, this, if you take Back in Black out of the equation, this is the single greatest achievement of the Brian Johnson era of AC/DC. It is raw, it is dry as a bone, and it sounds amazing, and I don't care what you say. It's got Guns for Hire on it, one of the greatest AC/DC songs ever. It's also got Nervous Shakedown on it. This House is on Fire, Bedlam in Belgium, Landslide. This album's a stonker. All right, I think maybe people got pissed off about the artwork, or that it wasn't as immediately accessible as Back in Black. But trust me, there's no better Brian Johnson album if you discount Back in Black. There isn't. It's super. And that's number 1. So, you know, if you haven't listened to that for ages, listen to it now. Get on it. Right. Number 2, people, is this one. Bad Religion, Into the Unknown. Yeah. Also 1983, if I'm not mistaken. Bad Religion's second album. First album being How Could Hell Be Any Worse. They're still really young at this point. I don't even know how old they are, but it's like young, under 20, probably. They decide to experiment a bit, you know, get some synthesizers in. Acoustic guitars, nobody likes that in 1983. Everybody wants another How Could Hell Be Any Worse? And when they don't get it, they go mad. There's a very famous Brett Gurewitz quote, which I love, where he says, "We shipped 10,000 and got 11,000 back," which I think is absolutely brilliant. I don't understand why people don't love it now, because, you know, time, right? It's got one of the best Bad Religion songs ever on it, Billy Gnosis. That's on there. It's got It's Only Over When You Give Up. That's on there. The Dichotomy. They actually do Billy Gnosis in the Dichotomy live these days, and it's absolutely fabulous. So, you know, I don't see why anybody shouldn't want this album. The unfortunate thing is you can't get it because Bad Religion never re-released it except once in the big box set of all their albums in 2010. There's never been a standalone re-release. There's never been a CD issue, officially at least. So it's very difficult to obtain in its beautiful original form like this. However, you know, if you're a bit sneaky, you can get one of these, which is the bootleg version. Yeah, it's pretty mad. It sounds all right. It's got reproduction labels. It's got the whole thing, and it sounds all right. And you can buy this for like $20. Now you could buy it on Amazon till recently. I don't know if they've stopped it. but well worth a punt. Also, there are CD issues if you know where to look. But I believe Bad Religions, Into the Unknown is a misunderstood record. And I think it's time for y'all to stop misunderstanding it and start listening to it. All right, the last one is going to raise heckles. Everybody's going to go mad, going to call me an idiot. We'll never watch your channel again because you talk such rubbish. Because I am about to try and salvage the reputation of Cut the Crap by The Clash. I think this is a banger of a record. Now, I know. No Mick Jones. I know. Bernie Rhodes can't produce anything of note. That's for sure. There are weird sounds, noises, wiggles, quiggles, whistles and beeps all over this record, especially in the first track, Dictator, which is just a rumble of noise, even though hidden in there is quite a decent song. I think that a lot of people hate this because they hated the whole post Mick Jones lineup. And actually, if you listen to bootlegs from the time, from some of those shows, Glasgow Barrowlands in particular, also the Paris one and Milan, they sound great to me. Oh yeah, a couple of bomb notes, but they sound great. And there's also some amazing songs that they never recorded at all on some of these bootlegs, like the amazing In the Pouring Rain, which absolutely is a belter of a song. Also, Glue Zombie is on those bootlegs, which you can't get. So the only record of that lineup, technically, even though half of them probably aren't even on this, is this record. And a lot of people hate it. I've had stand-up arguments with people in bars, maybe even got into blows because I say this. People call me a contrarian. I'm not. This has got This Is England on it, the great last Clash single, absolutely beautiful. Also, check out the single of that if you want another track, Sex Mad War. It's Sex Mad Raw, which is on that. But also, this has got some absolute beautiful songs in it. North and South is a fantastic song. Three Card Trick is an awesome song. Absolutely wonderful. Really, really good. I also like Movers and Shakers. I also like Dirty Punk. I also like Are You Ready for War? In fact, I love that. To me, this is so maligned as to be funny. There's some great tracks on this. I urge you to listen to it. Now, if you're like, I can't listen to that rubbish, it's shit. Well, okay, fine. There is a guy, Gerald Mans, on YouTube and on vinyl, who liked this version of The Clash so much and thought this album needed a bit more love, that he, with the benefit of whatever tools he used, stripped Joe Strummer's vocals right off this and then re-recorded all the instruments and then put out this album, Mohawk's Revenge, The Clash Mark II, Cut the Crap Revisited. I do not know why my video has just done that. Cut the Crap Revisited. It is amazing. It sounds brilliant. This is a limited edition vinyl copy, but actually there's a whole playlist of this on YouTube. So I urge you, check it out because it's surprisingly really, really good. But I still think the original Cut the Crap is a great record. And so there you are, 3 records that people tell me suck, that I believe thoroughly do not suck. Anyway, thoughts and comments below if you wish to get involved, or you'll never see me again. I guess I'll be lost in the ether of unwatched YouTube videos. But I'd really love to hang around. All right, so maybe I'll see you again. I will reply to any comments I see. Thank you very much. Take it easy, like and subscribe, as they say. Bye-bye.